Hi there, stock traders and investors. Today is April 8, 2020. Welcome to our EquiTalks series. We are already on our EquiTalks episode number 133. I am your host, JC De Guzman, founder and CEO of Equilyst Analytics Incorporated. And in today's 133rd episode, let's talk about my analysis for Manila Electric Company or Meralco. And the stock code is MER. Okay, MER. Is MER more likely to move closer to 296.6? Let's take a look at my analysis that is based on my evergreen strategy in trading and investing the Philippine stock market. Okay, so today MER closed at 266.2 and the last price remains unchanged, meaning to say it's the exact same last price as of April 7, 2020. The total turnover value reached 86.25 million pesos. Foreign investors were the main drivers, and they are also net sellers today with a net foreign selling worth 493,000 pesos only. If you would ask me, that's a relatively insignificant amount compared to foreign fundies participation on other stocks, especially blue chips. However, foreign fundies are net sellers year to date, but again, it seems that foreign investors' participation is not that significant year to date for Meralco. Now, on this chart, we will take a look at the immediate support and resistance for Meralco. The immediate support is at 255.5, resistance is at 296.55. Meralco just broke out above the previous resistance at 255.5, which is now acting as its immediate support. With a historical volatility score of 51.88% or 51.89, I would say that Meralco already has a moderate risk level based on that historical volatility score. Now, do I see a buy signal confirmation for Meralco? If you are one of our regular visitors or avid followers at Equilyst Analytics, you should already know by now that here, we only see a buy signal confirmation if the 10 MACD and momentum power indicator are both bullish. In the case of Meralco, its 10 MACD is already bullish. Okay? The last price is trading above the 10 SMA and MACD is trading above the signal line. Now, let's find out if the momentum power indicator is bullish. First, what's the color of the last candlestick? It's green. How about the color of the last volume bar? Okay, it's green also, and it's higher than the 50% of the stock's 10-day volume average. What else? The volume weighted average price. Let's take a look at the traded volume distribution to find out. The volume weighted average price of Meralco today is at 260.64. Okay, good. That's lower than the last price. How about the dominant range? Okay, the dominant price point is at 266.2, which is closer to the intraday high than the intraday low. All four elements of the momentum power indicator are bullish, therefore the entire MPI, momentum power indicator, is also bullish. And so, drum rolls please, there is a buy signal confirmation for Meralco because the 10 MACD and momentum power indicator are both bullish. On the other hand, its true market sentiment is neutral, and that has an effect on your investment decision if you would like to hear my recommendation. And speaking of which, here's my recommendation. If you have Meralco, and under the assumption that your trailing stop is still intact, I have two recommendations for you. If you are a low-risk investor, I would recommend that you hold your position, don't top up yet because of that neutral true market sentiment. If you are a high-risk investor, you can top up within the dominant singular price point that I mentioned a while back. So just rewind this video to find out what's that singular price point, dominant range. Okay? So now, my recommendation for you, if you don't have Meralco yet, same pieces of advice. Just follow the one that matches your risk level. Low risk, high risk investor. Okay? So a while back, I was talking about our stock market subscription service. Let me give you a brief idea about it. Okay, here. Go to equilyst.com/subscribe. What do you get when you subscribe? By the way, we don't teach basics. We only teach those who would like to level up from basic to advanced. So do your due diligence first. Know the basic before you uh, get our assistance, because we would like to help those investors or traders who already know the basic to level up. That's where we come into the picture, to level you up. What do you get when you subscribe to us? Number one, you will get an access to our proprietary online stock market course that I personally developed. You will learn what's not on Google, period. Okay? You will learn what's not on Google or YouTube. And number two, you will receive a daily report with 10 trade ideas for short-term trading if you'd like to engage into short-term trading. Number three, you will get an access to our long-term investment guide for long-term investors. We monitor the 30 blue chip companies. We will tell you if there's a buy signal confirmation. If there's one, then you will know also where it is most logical to top up, at which price range. Isn't that good? Number four, you will get an access to our private clients forum. This is where you can ask questions. This is where you can post a request for our latest analysis for any Philippine stock. Number five, you'll be eligible to our Learn to Earn affiliate program. Okay, this is how it works. First, you get to submit your analysis in the private clients forum, and then I'm going to check it. If I'm impressed, mean to say if it's in accordance to our online stock market course, the one that I taught you, I'm going to ask you, would you like this to be published on our websites? If you said yes, then we're going to publish it with your picture, with your byline or author's biography, and with your affiliate link. When someone subscribes to us through your affiliate link, you will get a 20% commission. That's our positive reinforcement for you, just so you will really pour in the time and energy in mastering, not just learning, but mastering our evergreen strategy in trading and investing in the Philippine stock market. Last but not the least, you will get a free online stockbrokers account and free access to FirstMetroSec PRO. That's the most advanced online stock trading platform in the Philippines today by First Metro Securities Brokerage Corporation. Okay, and then at the bottom, you'll see our testimonials, our customer reviews, and then you will also see the 3 steps on how to subscribe together with your payment options. Visit equilyst.com/subscribe. And before I forget, have you ever heard of free, the first ever free online stock market library in the Philippines? Yes, we have it. We're the first. Go to equilyst.com/library. In here, you will be able to read our news articles. We write our own. You can read our analysis. You can listen to our podcasts. You can watch our videos. You can use our calculators that I personally programmed. You can use our word bank as your dictionary. If there's a word that you don't understand about the Philippine stock market, just type it here. And more. And then if you'll scroll a little bit to the bottom, you'll see a sign-up form to our free newsletter. So sign up here as well so that you'll receive a notification, an email notification to be exact, when we publish a new episode. And if you're listening to this podcast on SoundCloud, or if you're watching this video on YouTube, scroll a little bit to the bottom, to the description box down below, so that you can see the links to our social media accounts. We have a Facebook page, we have a Facebook group, we are on LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, Tumblr, SoundCloud, Vimeo, etc. We're all over. Follow us on our social media accounts so that you will also receive a notification from your favorite social media account when we publish a new episode like this one. Okay? So I hope you've learned something cool and useful in this EquiTalks episode number 133 for Meralco. Again, this is JC De Guzman, founder and CEO of Equilyst Analytics Incorporated. And if you have follow-up questions, comment down below. Remember, invest independently, trade tactically.